Randall Wiseman, Southeast AgNet.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today will be cool with plenty of sunshine and a high of 60 to 65. Clear and cold tonight, low 33 to 41. Then Thursday and Friday both will be mostly sunny and pleasant. High Thursday 67 to 71. High Friday 75 to 79. Then look for thunderstorms, some strong, Saturday evening continuing through Sunday morning. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club-style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Good Wednesday morning. Welcome to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz on a chilly, chilly Wednesday morning. I woke up this morning, went outside, saw it was a brisk 30 degrees. The wind was blowing pretty good. And now it looks like what was shaping up to be a good weekend is going to be a rainy weekend, and that could impact the Super Bowl. There's a guy that's probably worried about the rain because he's probably, betting his life savings on Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. Galen Unal joins us from Life South. Galen, you don't have the whole nest egg on Tampa Bay, do you?
No, but, whether or not the kids can continue to go to college or even go to college is dependent on Tom Brady's performance on Sunday. Well, that's not too much.
See, my whole life savings, I put it on a wager this morning. But it's probably one that you probably wouldn't touch. But I'm just telling you, I bet that we see Andy Reid's nostrils before we see Bruce Arians' nostrils.
Yeah, that's probably a prop bet.
That is a prop bet. There's a prop bet.
Is it really?
Yeah, which one's nostrils get seen out of the mask first, Bruce Arians or Andy Reid?
Well, they're both wearing those. They have like 4 masks on each, I think. So. I'm gonna have to study some game film on that one before I take that bet.
I also went with the red Gatorade.
That's a bold choice. Again, I need to look at some footage. So.
Well, the old staples were there: red, orange, lime green, and this year, clear Gatorade.
They added that blue.
I was not aware of clear Gatorade. Now, how do they know whether it's Gatorade or not? Couldn't that be water and it not be Gatorade? So the prop bet would be null and void?
I don't think it matters. That's a fair question. That's another one with the proper film study, you can find the answer.
I have a very good friend of mine who is now actually an assistant sports book director at Bally's in Vegas. And he at one time, he started in the ranks as a blackjack dealer, and he's worked his way up in the casino ranks. I met him some 20 plus years ago. And I asked him about these prop bets, talked to him last night on the phone to get some of these dumb prop bets. And I said, do y'all really make money on prop bets? He says, make money? They're our bread and butter during the Super Bowl. That's what he said. The person who never bets in their life will put $2 on whether it's orange Gatorade or red Gatorade. And I was shocked. I didn't think they were really profitable. He goes, very few people win, and everybody bets prop bets. I think we lost Galen. Galen, are you there? We've lost Galen Unal. Galen, give us a call back. We've lost him. But the prop bets make all the difference in the world, according to my good friend who works out in Vegas. He says that prop bets, Galen Unal's back with us. Uh-oh. I just went to the Bluetooth. I heard it. Are you there, Galen? We still don't have Galen. No, we still don't have Galen. He's trying, folks, cell phone service being what it is. Hey, this gives me a good chance to tell you that Galen Unal is brought to you by the good folks at Penn Flooring, family-owned and operated, serving Marion County for over 30-plus years. Penn Flooring is a full-service flooring company dedicated to finding the best solutions for your flooring needs. They're located at 1201 Southwest 17th Street here in Ocala. Give them a call at 352-351-3420. We'd also like to thank the good folks at Palm Garden Health and Rehabilitation Center, located at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. Palm Garden offers skilled nursing, physical, occupational, and speech therapy. If you have any questions how they're handling the COVID-19 pandemic, give them a call, 352-854-6262. Now, I think we have Galen back. Galen, are you there?
Yeah, I am here. I never left. It's weird. I never even moved.
And are you in your car?
No. I'm at my house.
That is very strange. Very strange. Maybe Vegas didn't like me telling everybody that prop bets are where they make all their money.
Yeah, who the heck? But my favorite prop bet has always been the national anthem and the length of it.
Right. Wonder what that's set at this year. Google can tell us everything real quick. So let me see. Prop bet national anthem.
It's at that 2.5 minute mark.
Is it there? Is it there this year? Yeah, let's see.
I don't know what the number is. Do you know?
I'm looking it up right now.
That's one good thing about the whole pregame being 7.5 hours.
Right.
Gives you time to do your proper research before you get a little drunker and place a stupid bet.
How long will it take Jasmine Sullivan and Eric Church to sing the U.S. national anthem?
Yeah.
Over under 1 minute 59 seconds.
Yeah, that's about what it. I think that's about what it usually is. Are they doing the black national anthem or anything? I know that's a thing.
I don't see that.
I don't know why there's a different national anthem.
Here's some other prop bets. Will Jasmine Sullivan or Eric Church forget or omit a word while singing the U.S. national anthem? The yes.
That's a firm no.
The yes is plus 1,000. So, and the no is minus 5,000. So you'd have to bet. You'd have to bet 5,000 to win 1,000.
Right. Well, the problem with that is it's recorded. I don't think they're doing it live, are they?
I don't know.
Or live via YouTube stream?
Probably streaming. Will a player kneel on the sideline during the U.S. anthem?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, then you got plus 1,200.
Yeah,
No is minus 5,000. Yes is plus 1,200.
Yeah.
So no has the better odds on that.
Yeah, well, they're not. They get fined now, and then they may stay in the locker room. That's the thing.
Will a player raise his fist during the U.S. national anthem?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's plus 1,200 as well. No has the better odds at minus 5,000. Is the favorite. How about this? Will any scoring drive take less time than the U.S. national anthem?
Ooh. I like that bet. I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to score pretty quickly at least.
Well, then you would go with yes.
Yeah, if it's 2 minutes, right? If it's 1:59,
right?
With the final score of the game is probably going to be less than that.
Well, you would be with the Vegas. You would be betting with Vegas because Vegas has that at minus 350.
That's a good bet.
Player to be shown during the national anthem: Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes?
Tom Brady, I think.
He's minus 130. Mahomes is minus 110. So you're right.
Wow.
Player to be shown first during the national anthem: Travis Kelce, Rob Gronkowski.
Travis Kelce.
That's who Vegas says is Travis Kelce will be first.
Yeah, he's a much more known player at this point in his prime. And
Coach to be shown first during national anthem: Andy Reid, Bruce Arians.
I'm going to go with Andy Reid.
So is Vegas at -130. So you how long will it take Demi? Oh no, that was last year. Okay, that was last year. It was all about the thing. I'm at oddsharks.com, and they're telling you they're giving you some of the prop bets and top 5 prop bets.
I think prop bets are fun.
Here's
they give you a reason to watch the game when you don't care.
Prop bets. First one, coin toss, heads or tails.
Who gets to call it?
It is being called by the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah.
Then I will say, because I again, this is something you can do with a little film study, because the guys call it the same way every game. So if you're going to make this bet, this is a really easy bet if you do your film study.
Well, I'll tell you this. In the history of the Super Bowl, 29 times it's been tails, 25 times it's been heads.
Yeah. So like New England calls tails every time. Every time.
Tails is the favorite.
So that was an easy bet last year.
Tails is the favorite. Tyreek Hill total receiving yards, over under 93.5.
Well, it depends on if the Bucs win. If the Bucs win, he's got to be under that, right? They have to be under that.
Team to record first sack.
I think the Bucs can record a sack well before the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs don't have much up in the front.
Well, the Chiefs are the favorite here. The Bucs are +145. The Chiefs are +115. Will both teams lead in the first half?
Pretty close, though.
Will both teams lead in the first half?
Yeah, that's a great bet. What's the payoff for that if I say yes?
+105.
And if I say no?
-105.
Really? All right. Yeah, then I would say yes, just because that's where the number's going. If you're going to make the bet, might as well make some money at it.
First pass by Tom Brady will be a completion.
Yeah, yes. That's an easy bet because they always get him in rhythm.
You got to spend 180 to make 100.
Yeah, that's not a bet I would touch.
No.
And again, you're a professional gambler. You've got to make sure you're placing your money where you're actually going to get it worth it, right? You want to get value for your bet.
Oh, without a doubt.
So that's the important thing, and I think too often people don't take that into account. You want to make sure you get value.
You got to get value. That's why the Gatorade, with me, the red Gatorade, because Kansas City uses red Gatorade because of the red Kansas City Chiefs. Most of their Gatorade, I checked this out.
You're
Most of their
assuming
Gatorade,
then the Bucs are not going to win?
That's exactly what I'm
What kind of human being are you?
I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan, sir.
Well, that explains a lot about you.
Remember, the NFC South, people, unless you're a fan of the NFC South.
The good thing is you're so used to losing Super Bowls.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be fine with it either way.
100%. But the NFC South, people forget the NFC South when you're not a college football fan. These Northeasterners that aren't college football fans and all, that they don't realize, in the Deep South, the NFC South is set up almost like the SEC. South Carolina fans are Carolina Panther fans. Atlanta Falcons fans are usually Georgia fans. Louisiana State fans are New Orleans fans, and Tampa Bay fans are usually Gator fans. Well, I'm a little out of the mold. I'm a little out of the mold. I'm not a Georgia fan. I'm a Florida fan, but I'm a Falcons fan. But that's because of we've talked about that on the show. Why? But what people don't realize is a lot of the college bleed over goes right into Sundays because most of the college fans are still drunk and don't realize the game's over. They just pick it right back up and go. Especially Georgia fans. Especially Georgia fans. They even wear red and black. They're so confused they don't know one way or the other whether it's a Georgia game or a Falcons game.
But Alabama and Mississippi could care less. They really could.
Nah, there's some Alabama fans. There's some Alabama fans that are big Falcons fans.
That are Falcons fans. Yeah, but they don't really care, right? Just because you watch a team and you follow one team doesn't mean you actually care.
Well,
right?
I don't know about that.
They don't care. If you said, all right, if Alabama wins, I'm going to take a finger, right? But if Atlanta wins, I'll give it back.
Yeah, okay.
They would gladly take that finger. They wouldn't care if you gave it back.
No, we wouldn't care if you gave it back or not. You're right about that. You're right about that. Here's some more prop bets.
I mean, they'd give up a child to win another national title.
Here's some more prop bets. Passing yards, over, under. Patrick Mahomes, 334.5. And that's went up by 2 yards.
Number.
It opened at 332.5. It went up by 2 yards.
But that's a massive number.
So you're taking the under.
No, I just don't want him to get that many. The Bucs have no chance.
Tom Brady, over, under 301.5.
Ooh, I'll take the over.
Okay.
But, in order for the Bucs to win, and I haven't done my full game analysis. You can get it at GalenUnol.com. No, I'm kidding. In order for the Bucs to win, they're going to have to run the ball. They have to run for 100 yards.
Well,
What's the rushing yards prop bet?
Speaking of that, the two running backs for Tampa Bay, Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones II. Over under for Leonard Fournette, 47.5.
Really?
Yep. It
I'll
opened
take the over on that.
It opened at 40. It opened at 49.5, and it's went down 2 yards.
I'll take the over on that. Don't you like the over?
I do. Ronald Jones II, over under 34.5.
Yeah, I think that's about right because they don't trust Ronald Jones anymore because he fumbles.
All right, here's one. Here's the one I love. I'm taking the over on this all day because I think he's up for one good run every game. Tom Brady, over under half a yard.
Well, you got to remember sacks are on the rushing.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I understand.
No, is it in the NFL? Is it in the passing yards? I can't remember.
It is. It's in the rushing yards.
Okay.
But half a yard. Come on, he's going to get more than half a yard.
No, I don't think he will. I'll take the under on that.
All right, Patrick Mahomes, over under 18.5. That's over 18.5 all day.
I haven't done my full research, but I really believe they're going to put a spy on him. I think they're going to put White and just spy on Mahomes, and I think White can catch him.
Tyreek Hill, over under 92.5 yards.
Total yards?
Total yards. No, just passing yards, receiving yards.
Yeah, that one scares me. Total yards, I say yes, because, he gets a reverse or two a game.
How about this? Travis Kelce, over under 96.5.
Yeah, and the number of catches sometimes is up there, too. Again, if the Bucs are going to win, they've got to control them, but you can't control all of them. You've got to decide who you can take away and then take them away. So I think they have to take away Kelce. So I think I'm just sounding this out. So I think they let everybody else go off.
So Tyreek Hill goes over then.
Yeah, and then Kelce goes under. So the way they can win.
How about this? I'm going to give you the Tampa Bay over-unders. Mike Evans, 62.5.
Over.
Chris Godwin, 72.5.
No, under.
8 AB, Antonio Brown, 43.5.
Yeah. I think he missed last week. I think he's the guy. Been in a big game before. I think he has a great game.
Rob Gronkowski, 27.5.
Under.
And here's the one that I think could be.
But Gronkowski gets a touchdown.
But here's the one that I think if this goes over, this could be the difference in the football game. Leonard Fournette, 25.5.
Receiving yards?
Yeah.
That's about right.
If it goes over, they win.
The Bucs win. That means he broke something. You know what's great? I remember a couple of years ago when Brady was playing for the Patriots, I took the over-under on third down conversions, and I bet the over against the Falcons, and it was an amazing stat. This Bucs team may be the best team I've seen in a while at third down conversions.
Who do you
And if they
think?
can convert on third down, they're going to win the game.
Who do you think is the odds-on favorite to score the first touchdown?
Travis Kelce.
Plus 650. You know who he's tied with?
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek Hill.
Gronk.
Nope, Tyreek Hill.
Really?
Then Chris Godwin at plus 1,000. Leonard Fournette at plus 1,000. Mike Evans at plus 1,000.
Really?
Yep. Clyde Edwards-Helaire at 1,100. Darrell Williams at plus 1,100. Antonio Brown.
Wow, they really think
Yeah.
they think Kansas City's going to score first.
Antonio Brown, Rob Gronkowski, Ronald Jones II, all at plus 1,400. Patrick Mahomes plus 1,600. Tom Brady plus 2,800.
Yeah, he unless you get on the 1-inch line and he does a quarterback keeper, he's
MVP, who do you think
not
the
gonna-
odds-on favorite for MVP is?
well, Mahomes,
Minus 120.
and then Brady is probably plus 110.
Plus 187.
Really?
I'm taking that bet. I'm putting
Well,
$50
I
on
hope
that.
he wins.
putting
Really?
$50
that means
on
the
that.
Bucks win.
Yeah.
That means the Bucks win.
Then you got Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce both at plus 1,000. And then the next person on the list, the top five, are Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, and then the Honey Badger at plus 2,500.
Can you bet other? Isn't there one where you can bet everybody else or something?
Yeah, but it's at plus 130.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's at plus
See,
130.
that's not a bad bet. Because if you think of a defensive player like Jean-Pierre Paul or JPP or something like that's going to win it, or White or David in the middle, that's got to happen.
How about this? How
curious.
about this? First offensive play, rush or pass?
I need to do some analysis.
Well,
I
Vegas
need to do some analysis on that.
has the rush at minus 138 and pass
Then
it
I go with the pass.
and pass
Then
at
I go
plus
with the pass.
100.
Just to get I don't want to bet money to just barely win my money back.
Right. How about this?
Stupid.
First scoring play, touchdown, field goal, or any other score.
Touchdown, field goal, or any other. What's the any other?
Plus 4,500.
So is that a return then, or is that just a safety?
Safety, probably.
That's the only any other.
That's the only
It's
any
not
other
a
I know
field
of.
goal or a touchdown.
Yeah.
All right. I don't. That's yeah.
Touchdowns
Then you're
minus
just pushing
240.
for craziness.
Touchdowns minus 240, field goal plus 170.
And I
Okay.
would bet the field goal again. You got to go with the numbers.
Number of accepted penalties. The over/under's 10.5.
Oh, it's under that. It's always under that in the Super Bowl.
Under is plus
These teams-
100.
These teams are, yeah, but again, that's why I don't bet it. And again, don't bet something where it's a minus. Bet something that's a plus. That way you get money back.
Kansas City Chiefs total points over/under 30.5.
Oh, that's right at the number. I think this game's going to be 32. I think Kansas City scores 32.
This is really
I'm
a
gonna
weird.
take the over.
This is really bad. The odds are really weird. The over is minus 110. The under's minus 125.
Oh, wow, Vegas doesn't have. They like the under in that then.
They don't have a clue, really, though.
Well,
When
they're
they're-
betting against themselves, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
Now, over/under for the Bucks, 26.5.
I think they can score 35.
Well, the odds
I
say
bet
it's,
you know me. I bet the over because I'm a good person.
the odds
People
say
who bet the unders
I
are
bet the
not.
under. The odds say it's dead even at minus 120.
I wouldn't touch that then.
Now here's
Not
some
touch
exotics. Here's some exotic bets. Coin toss. Here we go. Halftime show props. Blinding Lights, Pray for Me, or Can't Feel My Face will be the first song by The Weeknd.
Oh yeah, that's a good bet. You can figure that out if you know their tour.
You can. Okay, I took the red pink at plus 300. Orange is at plus 145. The Gatorade color. Yellow, green, lime plus 330. Clear plus 285. Blue plus 675. And purple plus 700.
I go with the blue then, just because of the number.
Yeah, plus
I don't
700.
think purple, and nobody drinks that.
So there's some of the prop bets today, Galen. Hey, tell us where the Bloodmobile is today.
This isn't a prop bet, but we're out at the Veterans Club of Stonecrest. So come by and see us, and please just get out there, give the gift of life, donate blood. We're right on the boulevard as well, 1607 East Silver Spring Boulevard.
Galen, we got a lot more to talk about Super Bowl Sunday coming up.
Yes, sir.
Talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Galen Unaw from Life South joining us. He does every day. Brought to you by the good folks at Penn Flooring and Palm Garden Health and Rehabilitation Center. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Critics are complaining about the amount of executive orders penned by President Biden. In fact, he's far exceeded Presidents Trump, Obama, Clinton, and both Bushes combined. Biden defends his actions.
I want to make it clear, there's a lot of talk with good reason about the number of executive orders that I have signed. I'm not making new law. I'm eliminating bad policy. What I'm doing is taking on the issues that 99% of them, that the last president of the United States issued executive orders I thought were very counterproductive to our security, counterproductive to who we are as a country, particularly in the area of immigration. This is about how America is safer, stronger, more prosperous when we have a fair, orderly, and humane legal immigration system.
President Biden is averaging 2 orders a day since taking office. USA Radio News.
Times are certainly uncertain. In fact, the return of food shortages is likely. Don't take chances. Make the decision to acquire a dependable supply of long-lasting emergency food. Food that lasts for up to 25 years in storage, ready the moment you need it. There's an old saying, failing to plan means planning to fail. Don't wait for the next crisis. Have a 3-month, 6-month, or even 1-year supply of food on hand. It's easy and affordable. We're My Patriot Supply, America's leader in emergency preparedness. We've served millions of folks like you for over a decade, and our mission is your survival. Our meals are delicious and provide you with 2,000 calories a day, and our kits arrive quickly and discreetly at your doorstep. Visit MyPatriotSupply.com and feast your eyes on the food that could save your life someday. That's MyPatriotSupply.com. Take the pressure off yourself. Go to MyPatriotSupply.com and face the future without regrets.
On the first and third Wednesday mornings each month at 9:05 a.m., Robert Colin with On Top of the World will be our guest as we learn all about the exciting lifestyle and new home choices available at Ocala's premier adult active community, On Top of the World. From time to time, Robert will bring guests, and you're sure to enjoy our little chats. After all, you deserve the world, and we bring it to you.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
Hey folks, this year's Camellia Show is in full swing right now at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens. Come walk this gorgeous 5-acre garden and see a truly spectacular presentation of Bob Wine's world-famous camellias. And yes, you can join the group with Bob's very